Hari Om to all the lovely Balakrishnas and Vivekanandas. So, today's story is from the life of a great master. You all may know this master, Bhagavan Buddha. So, it's a story from his life. Once, Bhagavan Buddha and his disciple Ananda, they went for begging. The way Buddha used to live was that he would go to the town, he would beg for food. Whatever the food that he would receive, first from any house, that is what he would share and eat. And in return for the food that he received, he would share wisdom with the people. In order to share the wisdom with the people, he had dedicated his life. So, in order to just able to support himself, he would take only as much food that was needed. That is the way he and his disciples were living. The life of a monk, life of a sannyasi. So he and Ananda, they knocked on a door, and one old lady opened the door. And that old lady today was apparently very angry. Don't know what happened. Maybe she had fought with her husband or something had happened in the house. But today she was angry. She was seething with anger. And in that anger, she saw Buddha and Ananda begging, Bhavati Bhikshan Dehi. When she heard that, she became even more wild with anger. She started screaming at Buddha and Ananda. You all may know Buddha, before he became the enlightened one, he was a king, Siddhartha. So he was well built, tall, radiant. And now, with the inner wisdom, he was deeply peaceful, very radiant, calm. This was his outer appearance, very calm and radiant and tall, well built. Looking at him, this lady started shouting, Are you not ashamed? You look like someone who can go and work and earn a living. You and your disciples, you every day come and beg. You are a disgrace to this country. People like you should be whipped. It's because of you people that everybody also can become lazy. So like that, she started saying whatever that was coming to her mind. Not only that, she started saying a lot of abusive words. For some reason, her anger was seething so much. And she was not comfortable with only that. Towards the end, she became so wild that she spit on Buddha. Who? She spit on Buddha and dab, banged the door close. Buddha was standing there as if nothing had happened. When she spit, he simply wiped the spit as if it was rainwater. He simply wiped it and simply turned around. But all along, his disciple Ananda, he was seething with anger. How can this lady, this old lady, an ignorant old fool, how can she scold my master like this? My master is an enlightened one. He is like God. Because for Ananda, his guru was like God. How can she treat my master like this? He was becoming angry, like a red hot chili. He was becoming angry. You've seen red hot chili, no? It becomes red and hot, and fumes are coming. I mean, not literally, like in cartoon, you would have seen fumes are coming, right? Fumes are coming from the nose, from the ears. Like that, he was seething with anger. But Buddha was cool as cucumber, as if nothing had happened. Looking at Buddha, Ananda could not say anything to that old lady. Both of them, then they walked and sat under a tree. Now Ananda could not contain himself. He went to Buddha and said, "Oh, Master, the way that old lady treated you, it is so disgraceful. She was so disrespectful towards you. If I were you, I would have slapped her, or I would have told her to shut up, and I would have asked her to stop. She doesn't even know who she is talking to. How can she talk to you like this? Does she not know that you get only one morsel of food, and that too you share with all of us? And in return for that, you give such a wisdom that they cannot get from anywhere else. The wisdom that you give is priceless. From your wisdom, so many thousands of people have become deeply peaceful. And all that you're getting for in return of that is only a little morsel of food. How can she speak to you like this?" Buddha did not answer anything to Ananda. Ananda was irritated. "I want to know this answer. Please tell me, Master." Buddha, he had his begging bowl. Nanda also had his begging bowl. Buddha told Ananda, "Ananda, keep your begging bowl away." Ananda kept his begging bowl away. Now Buddha said, "Please take my begging bowl." He offered his begging bowl to Ananda. Ananda was mighty confused. "I am asking a question to my master about why he did not say anything to that old lady, but instead of answering me, he's giving me begging bowl." But anyway, he became very happy. "Now I'm receiving my master's begging bowl. Oh, my master is blessing me." Okay, so with lot of devotion, he accepted the begging bowl. Now, Buddha asked Ananda a question. "Oh, Ananda, when I gave the begging bowl to you, if you had not received the begging bowl, with who this begging bowl have remained?" Who likes to answer this question instead of Ananda? When Buddha gave the begging bowl to Ananda, if Ananda did not receive the begging bowl, with who the begging bowl would have remained? Yes, Vidisha.
It would have remained with Buddha only.
It would have remained with Buddha. No, so simple, right? So Buddha then went on to say to Ananda, "Ananda, just like how you received the begging bowl, now it has come to you. Like that, when that old lady was shouting, was screaming, was abusing, was saying whatever, you, Ananda, you received all of it. You took all of it into you. Like how this begging bowl now is with you, because you took all of it, you became angry. Whereas you know what I was doing, Ananda? I was simply watching. I was not at all receiving what she was saying. So when I am not receiving what she is saying, imagine, you all send emails, right? You all send an email. When you are sending an email, let's say you have typed a wrong address. You wanted to send to your friend. Say, for example, your friend's name is ananda@gmail.com. Instead of ananda@gmail.com, you made a spelling mistake. You missed a N or a D or whatever. And Gmail, what it does, it sends it back to you saying, "Hey, this name does not exist. This email does not exist." So like that, Ananda, because I was not accepting, I was not receiving, I was simply watching, Ananda. So I was not affected at all. Also, I was noticing how that anger in that old lady was burning her only. Because before she could spit it out, what is anger? Anger is like a volcano, isn't it? You all have seen somebody getting angry, no? How is their face to look at? Very peaceful, very pleasant. You all like to look at people who are very angry, right? They're like this shouting, right? They're like that. And their ears are red. They're shouting. They're like as if something has happened. Is it pleasant? Not at all. So if such an unpleasant emotion has to come out, imagine what is happening inside of them first. If they have to express all that anger, if anger is like a volcano, you all seen a volcano, right? A volcano bursts out with fumes. Before that fume comes out, where was it? Inside the volcano. So it must be burning inside also, no? Like that, I was feeling very sad, Ananda, that the old lady is burning herself with all that anger. And in my heart, I was praying, Ananda, that may she realize her true nature. How wonderful, how peaceful. May she realize that. So, because I was like that, Ananda, I was not affected at all. Now, Ananda realized how to remain cool as a cucumber and not to become red hot chili. And I do hope, children, all of you learn how to be cool as a cucumber. All of you love to be like that, no? Cool as a cucumber? Yes, wonderful. This is the story. If anyone of you have any question to ask or anything to say, please raise your hand. You can also share your understanding, what you learned from this story. Yes, Snigdha.
Actually, thanks to the story, now I can understand like how to not get angry. Like why does Buddha not get
Very nice. So when your very nature is peace. So in that peace, you're simply watching. Very nice. Excellent, Snigdha. Yes, Chita?
I learned that like revenge, like talking back is really not the answer. We should just ignore the bad things they say and take in all the good things.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Chita. Yes, Vidisha.
what I understood from this story is that how you should never never be angry with anybody. Even if they do the baddest thing to you, you should coolly reply to them. You should not use harsh words and abuse them with harsh words and hurt them, even if they did a mistake.
Very nice. Very nice. You don't have to burn inside. See, sometimes you may pretend to be angry, but you learn how to be peaceful inside. Very nice. Yes, Shreyas.
Sir, Vijayji, I understood that we should not get angry on small things or big things. Like this old lady scolded Buddha because she was angry on something. So she was applying the anger on Buddha. So Buddha was peaceful. So he didn't take the words. We should not take. We should be peaceful. If we have to think about the others who are scolding us or telling us, we have to think about them that they should be happy and they should live their true nature.
Very nice. Very nice. Within you, you can put a prayer. Oh, may this person realize their true nature and let them be happy. Very nice. Yes, Tejas.
Yeah, what I understood was if someone is angry at you, and if you get sad or if you get angry because of that, then you're taking their anger. In fact, you should just allow that person to cool down, and also you have to be like a cool cucumber, like Buddha.
Very nice. When you accept that anger, you also become angry. Correct. That's what happened to Ananda. Red hot chili. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, Aditya.
Yeah, I understood that, like how Ananda accepted Buddha's cup, like that when we accept something from the other person, that's the only time we can have it, or else we don't have it. Similarly, when we don't want something from someone else, it's as simple as saying telling ourselves, I don't want this. So when someone's like scolding us or something, we can just say, I don't want this, and that's when we can be calm.
A slight, another way of looking at it. See, when I say I don't want it, our mind may start resisting, right?
Yeah.
What is that Buddha did? He was simply watching. He was neither accepting nor rejecting. He was simply watching. He is like imagine a movie theater. There is some movie happening on the screen. You're simply watching, no?
Yeah.
When you're simply watching, the scene comes and goes. Scene comes and goes. That is how Buddha was. He was neither I want, or I don't want, I don't want.
So being neutral.
Simply watching.
Okay.
Like a watchman. Sakshi.
Yeah.
Very nice, Aditya. Yes, Chita, you want to say something more?
Yes, I wanted to add that we should not think like curse from within about others. We should also give them a second chance. We should not curse them from inside. We should not think bad about them. We just want them to realize that it was a mistake.
Very nice, Yashchita. Very nice. Yes, Snigdha?
So I wanted to also add more. Like, say for example, your friend is angry for some reason, just shouting at you.
Snigdha, can you come closer to the mic and speak?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, please speak.
So now let's say for example your friend is really angry and then she starts shouting at you, and then that anger will come with you, and then suddenly you become angry for some reason, and then like you go shout at your let's say your younger sibling, because like just you'll start scolding your younger sibling for no reason. Then your sibling will be like, did I do something to my sister or like my brother? Did I do something to them? Then also get angry. So it's like a chain. If you're happy, then everyone will be happy. If you're sad, everyone will be sad. If you're angry, everyone will be angry. So it's like a chain.
Very nice. Very nice. See, what you give to others, through that you create a chain. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, Tejas.
I actually have a question.
Yes.
If someone is angry at you for a good reason, like supposing your teacher shouts at you because you didn't do your homework, then how should you react?
Very good question. See, when somebody is helping you, when somebody, say for example, you've not done the homework and somebody shouts at you, what is the first thing you have to realize? Okay, why am I receiving this? Because I did not do the homework. So let me correct myself. So now you can simply say, thank you, teacher, for showing me what is that I need to do. So like that, you have a chance now to correct yourself. And when you are correcting yourself, the teacher will also melt down. Oh, this child has realized. Then they will also become peaceful.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, very nice. All right. I hope everybody has had a chance to share. Then with this, I will end. this story of Bhagavan Buddha, red hot chili, cool cucumber. Hari Om.